Hello everyone. Today I am going to talk about what does Zang mean in Cantonese. This is part of my random Cantonese learning series. So what does Zang really mean in Cantonese? It means either nice or excellent. So for example, if I wanted to say this TV is very nice, I would say 呢架電視機好正, where 呢架 is this, and TV in Cantonese is 電視機. Very nice in Cantonese means 好正. Another example is, let's say if I want to say this breakfast is excellent, then I would say 早餐好正, which means where breakfast is 早餐 and excellent is 好正. And now you probably would got the pattern by now where I usually would add 好, or in this case 好 means good in Cantonese, in front of 正to emphasize this particular word. Or in a lot of cases where when you just wanted to say, when somebody asks you an opinion on something or a particular item and you just wanted to say excellent, right? Like when some waiter are in a restaurant, they're asking you, so how's the food? And you wanted to say excellent. So if that is the case, you could just say Zang. So there is another word that is almost the same meaning to Zang. However, it is very specifically targeted when you want to describe a job. An interesting fact is you could actually use Zang also, and there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just a new word that I wanted to also show you in this video. So the word is called sun, and it has the same pronunciation as the Cantonese word for bamboo, and the tonation is the same. So if I wanted to say that this job is nice, I could say in Cantonese 呢份工好筍. And where this job in Cantonese is 呢份工, and nice, I would say 好筍. Where remember in the last slide I said in a lot of times you would actually couple Zang and sun with 好, and that's just an emphasis on that particular word. However, if you don't want to use sun, or you don't know when to use sun, please be aware that Zang is actually a very generic term, and it can be used in any situation, even with this one, like where we want to say this job is nice. So remember, when I say this job is nice, I'd say 呢份工好筍. I can also say 呢份工好正, and it's basically generally the same meaning. So you could use Zang in this instances as well. It's just that in this particular situation, you can use sun to replace Zang. So one thing to keep in mind is the tonation of Zang. So if we were to pronounce this Z-A-N-G, sometimes you might want to pronounce it as Zang, right? Well, this might be wrong in a sense that they might mistaken you as talking something else, especially if you end ang in a higher pitch than what it needs to be. Because if you end it in a higher pitch, you might end up with, instead of Zang, you would end up with Zang. And Zang actually means a well, particularly a water well, in which I have also shown the kanji right in this slide. Now, in the other one, the one that is what we've been talking about in this lecture, Zang, we actually don't have a official kanji for this, as this is more or less an expression that something is good, and it's basically more or less evolved from the Cantonese language. And because our written language is more based on the traditional Chinese language, and it's more or less following the stuff that is in Mandarin, we don't really have an official kanji for this particular expression that's evolved particularly in the Cantonese language. You may find that some people may write in kanji for this, but this is probably just a replacement of a kanji that sounds similar to this, and it may not be the official kanji for it. And thank you for watching my video. If you want to learn Cantonese in a systematic way, I would actually recommend you to take a look at my website, or download one of our mobile apps, both in iPhone and in Android. I have attached a link in the video description, and if you wanted to support us, please subscribe to our channel so that you could get our latest videos on learning Cantonese. Tweet about us, or even share it with your friends who got similar interests as you in learning this language. Thank you. Bye-bye.